Welcome, my name is Monia. Welcome to Ride or Die with Monia. Today we are going to be doing a review. I purchased the Cremated palette by Jeffree Star. I think I purchased a lip liner from him before and a lip scrub. I've never tried his eyeshadow palette. I've heard great things about the shadows and the palette. Not so much him. Here it is. It was a hefty price tag, so the quality better be there. So this goes for $58. It has 24 shadows and I believe they are all vegan. It has a cute little mirror up top. The packaging's cute, and then it also has all these wonderful colors. So they're more gray toned, neutral undertone, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. Some interesting colors here, so we will see how this turns out. So let's go ahead and start swatching. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch them all on my arm, show you how it looks, and then identify the colors. I'm gonna do a row at a time. So here's the first row of swatches. Hearse, Angel of Death, Gravedigger, Death Certificate, RIP, and Pallbearer. Here is the next round of swatches. Inheritance Wednesday, Mortuary, Beautician, Last Look, Soundly Swear, and The Morgue. So far they are swatching beautifully. This is just one swatch, back and forth 3 times, and then just a circle rub on the eyeshadow palette itself. Great color pigment, or great color payoff. Here's the next row. Mausoleum, Embalmed, Eulogy, Life Insurance, Last Respects, and Goodbye. All right, and the last row, which is Obituary, Burial Ground, Afterlife, Casket Ready, Death Blow, and Diamond Ashes. Okay, now that you've seen all the swatches, just a brief overview of the textures and what it felt like swatching them. The 2 ones that I noticed were probably not as pigmented as I thought that they would be was the black and the white. I definitely thought that they would have more pop and color pigment payoff to them, but they did not. As for everything else, I loved all the colors. They swatched beautifully, even, very, very smooth. There was no bumps. I'm gonna go ahead and do a intense smoky eye and see how it blends, works with other colors, and go from there. I'm gonna go ahead and prep my eyes with the Hourglass. Has anyone else been like having a hard time forming a sentence from the moment they think of it? I think sometimes my brain starts like racing off on thoughts and words and sentences before my mouth can actually even like have the words come in my mouth. So I'm just like like yesterday I was trying to say something and I was like no, and the person was like, "Are you all right?" It's like, sorry, I'm just really tired. But today I have no excuse. Anyways, I'm gonna use the Hourglass Veil eyeshadow primer that just came out on my eyes, and we'll start walking through the eye look that I'm gonna be doing today. I'm gonna go into Death Blow, which is the white, and start priming or building the base of my shadow. There is a little bit fallout here and there. Next, I'm gonna go into Obituary, which is like a matte taupe color. Then I'm gonna go into Last Respects, which is just a little bit deeper of a taupe color. Now I'm gonna go into Eulogy. Then I'm gonna go into Gravedigger. Now I'm gonna go into Hearse. So as you can tell, there is a lot of fallout. Don't like that. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and work on the lower lash line. I'm gonna go into Inheritance. Oh my god, this fallout is so bad. Okay, so this looks like a very somber, sad look, so I'm gonna add some glitter. gonna put on Diamond Ashes. This was like a really pretty color, and I'm gonna go in with my finger and just tap it on the eyelid. Now on my eyebrows, I'm gonna do Afterlife. That's a really pretty color. Now on the bottom lash, I'm gonna go in with Mausoleum. Okay, I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup and show you how this all looks when it's all done. Sometimes I feel like I look crazy when I just have my eyeshadow and like no lashes or eyebrows or concealer on. So we're gonna go ahead, clean all that up, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I am back. How do I feel about it? I feel indifferent. I'm not sure if I'm really liking this look. I'm not sure if I really like the colors of the palette, the color scheme. It just seems like very somber, okay? And like the last thing I need right now with everything going on in this world is something that's like kind of depressing. The colors, I feel like were super, super hyped up. I mean, it seemed like it was a great idea, but realistically, like applying it, the colors are kind of harsh, especially since I'm tan, have like a little bit glow to my skin, some warmth. So this like just really does not mesh with my skin tone, the warmth of my skin. It's very harsh colors, not very complimentary. Definitely would never use this palette again unless it's like Halloween or I'm pasty as can be. But even when I'm pasty, I feel like this would not really complement my skin tone as a fair person. Some of the colors were disappointing. The ones that I was looking forward to, always that I look forward to in any palette, is a white or a black, because that is like your go-to. Whatever you do, whether it's a wing, a base, a liner, you know, those two colors are super, super important to me to just really make sure they're super pigmented and pack a punch when it comes to the color. And they did disappoint me. They were kind of like, eh. The positives, the colors swatched very beautifully. They do have pigment, color payoff. There's no splotchiness or patchiness. It blends very nicely. It's just too harsh for me, and it's not very forgiving. In the sense of if you make a mistake, it's very hard to get away with trying to fix it. It just seems like it wasn't as effortless as I would like a shadow palette to be. Another thing was there is a ton of fallout, especially with the dark colors. And the last thing I want to do is be rubbing my skin raw because I'm trying to get rid of all the fallout underneath. I mean, can I use preventative, like those like little pads under my eyes? Yeah, but like also if I'm paying this much for an eyeshadow palette, I mean, I would expect the payoff and the fallout to be to a minimal. You know, like you really are expecting a high quality product, especially for $58. Like that's a lot of money. So I have fallout all over my clothes. Not cute. So would I recommend this palette? No, definitely not an everyday palette. It is like definitely a miss for me. I did not like it. The mood of it, the vibe, the expectations were like set so high, and then once I got it, it was kind of like, ugh, not for me. If you've tried out this palette, what do you think? Are you kind of feeling the same vibe as me? Is like once you have this like huge hyped up palette in your head, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna look so bomb, so fire, it's gonna be great. And then like once you're kind of like working with you're like, can I take it back? Can I get a refund? I changed my mind. I lost it in the mail. Let me know your thoughts. Do you like this look? Is it just me? Am I like overdoing it, overthinking it? Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. The mood was kind of like low though. I'm not gonna lie. I think the palette set the tone, and I don't like that. I'm like more like pow pow pow, brah. I was kind of like, meow. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for checking me out. Say hi, say bye. And until the next time, bye guys. See ya. Ah. I can know myself well. I know what to do with my own touch. I spray my Chanel. But I can't abuse my trust. Pick up